Hey, good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday. Welcome to this edition of AARP Michigan's Rhythm Circle. I'm Kathleen Simler, Senior Manager of Communications, and I'm really so glad to see all of you here with us this morning. There's really no better way to get your heart pumping and your energy flowing than with a Saturday morning rhythm session, especially one that's full of music, movement, and connection. If this is your first time joining us, don't worry. You'll catch on in no time at all. The beauty of this being virtual is you can move at your own pace and take breaks, follow along, or even add your own flair, if the rhythm moves you. Before we get started, we'd love to hear from you. So drop a note in the chat and let us know where you're tuning in from. I'm joining you from Milford, Michigan, which is like right about here. We were just saying before we came on live that in Michigan, everybody's scrambling to rake their leaves because the snow, it is a-coming. Anyways, I'm so happy to be here to connect with you all as we wake up our brains with music. And of course, we're so thrilled to welcome back the one and only Bujo Jones, woo-woo, a world-class percussionist, band leader, producer, and educator at Michigan State University, who has simply inspired joy and community through music for decades and decades. And of course, joining him is an incredible wife, Martine Dalton Jones, a talented musician in her own right, who will help guide us through today's rhythmic journey. But in this rhythm circle, it isn't just fun. It's good for your brain. Research shows that engaging in rhythmic activities like drumming can improve your memory, boost cognitive function, lift your mood, and reduce stress. And even in a virtual space like this, doing it together helps build social connections, something we all need to stay sharp, grounded, and well. So even if you're not in the same room, we're all together, we're all in rhythm together, and we're connected. So if you're new, get ready to feel energized and uplifted. This class has a way of waking up not just your body, but your spirit too. Whether you're here to groove, chat with new friends, or just try something new, you're absolutely in the right place. So in a moment, I'm going to step behind the camera and let Bujo and Martine take it away. But before I do, I want to quickly share that our Rhythm Circle series is going to continue in 2026. So be on the lookout for when we announce next year's sessions, and we hope you'll be back here then. So now let's take off the stress, tune into the beat, and enjoy a morning of rhythm, connection, and joy. Bujo, take it away.
Good morning, everybody. How are you? My name is Bujo Kevin Jones, and this is my lovely wife drinking her morning tea, Martine Dalton Jones. We are coming to you from Kentwood, Michigan, just outside of Grand Rapids. I hope everybody is well, and you're ready for some really, really, really great music to learn some things. So to start off with, why do we do these rhythm circles? Music, dance, singing, anything artistic and learning something new is really, really great for brain health and your health in general. So I will give you some of my experience. About 12 years ago, I had a severe brain injury, traumatic brain injury, and what's called a subdural hematoma, and had to get craniotomy, brain surgery. So, but what helped me come back from that was continuing to play music and the drum in particular. So, please immerse yourself in music and try to learn new things, especially if you're, at any age actually, but especially if you're senior, like myself. So we're going to get started now. So today we're switching up a little bit. Those of you that have been at our rhythm circles in the past have noticed that, I've been playing traditional West African drums called djembes. We've been playing djembe drums. Today we're going to switch it up, and we're going to play conga drums today. So virtually everything is kind of the same way you hit the drum, etc. You know, the three basic sounds: tone, slap, and bass. And we'll go over that in a minute. Now, for those of you that don't have a drum, you can follow along. If you can grab some kind of container of some sort. This is a Folgers container. A lot of coffee in there, man. You can follow along with the beat. You can basically, and with this container, you can get basically two sounds. Right? And if you don't have a container that you can use, you can practice on a TV tray, a table, wooden table, something of that sort. And if you don't want to hurt your hands or you don't have the ability, here we have some salt. I took this out the cabinet. I was looking for something that, you know, average, what's in most people's cabinets, right? Some salt, a salt shaker or salt container. You can just keep the beat. I don't know if everybody can hear that. All right, so you can get a container, a table, something that'll make some noise, right? And follow along with us. So those of you that have been with us before, you know that there's three basic sounds of the hand drum, which is tone, bass, and slap. Slap being the hardest sound to produce. Excuse me. So, the tone sound. How do we make a tone sound? You want to put your hands about here. And so this is kind of like a ready position. And with your flat hand, keep your hand flat, you want to come down on the drum and strike it. And your knuckles should be sort of aligned with the rim of the drum, like so. So what I'd like for you to do at this point is to repeat after me. I'm going to play a tone, and then you guys repeat it after me. Right, so you want to put your hand a little bit further in, especially for a conga drum. Right. Very good. Voila. That is what we call a tone sound. Tone or open. There's some people say open tone, but it's a tone sound. Right? Then the next sound is a bass sound. Bass sound because it's a low sound. And so what you want to do to produce that sound is put your palm and all of your fingers inside the circumference of the drum, like so. And you want to strike it with the palm and all your fingers like this. Okay? So I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to play, I'll play a bass and you repeat after me. Yes. Try your other hand. Very good. So we have tone, bass, and the last sound that we're going to learn today is a slap sound. Now this one is much more difficult to produce. And those of you that have been to our rhythm circle know always are commenting where to place your hand, et cetera, et cetera. So quite simply, you want to, instead of, when you play a tone, the focus of your energy when you strike the drum is down here. When you play a slap, the focus of your energy is the last digit of all your fingers up here. So you want to spread them out, keep your fingers loose, somewhat loose, and come down on the drum. Like so. Okay? So you want to, in order to have the focus of your energy to the tips of your fingers, you want to, you're going to have to like just put a little bit of a, I don't know if you could see this, but I'll come here. Just a little bit of a gap here, right in there. Instead of holding your hand flat like a tone, you want to try to put my thumb back. Like so. So let's all try it. Okay? Repeat after me. Uh-huh. Good. Nice. Woo. Try your other hand. So you want to come on top of the drum, right? And then when you strike, you don't want to have that. You want to have this. So it's almost like a whip. Oh, look at that. So that's the slap sound. So today we are going to learn a rhythm from Congo called Mutwashi. Mutwashi. M-U-T-U-A-S-H-I. Mutwashi. Or sometimes they spell it M-U-T-W-A-S-H-I. So anyway, Mutwashi. So we're going to start at luckily there's only one slap in this. There's only one slap in this particular part. Okay? So let's begin. We're going to play two tones, like so. So. Very good. The next sound that you're going to make, the next note, is going to be a bass. Tone, tone, bass. Tone, tone, bass. Tone, tone, bass. Tone, tone, bass. Okay, good. So we have tone, tone, bass. Now here's where the slap comes in. Sorry. Tone, tone, bass, slap. Tone, tone, bass, slap. So I'm playing right, left, right, left. Tone, tone, bass, slap. Okay, then we're going to play tone, tone again. So we're going to play tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone. Right. Tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone. Tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone. Yes. Okay, now the last note is going to be a bass. So you're going to play tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. Tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. Okay? Repeat after me. So I'm going to go slow, just like I just did, and you repeat. Play it back to me. Tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. 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 Yes. Tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. Very good. Does anybody having trouble following? Please let us know in the chat so I can correct or correct and sort of make it right for you. Okay? So let's try it together. Let's try it together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like one, about the same tempo, okay? The same speed. Tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass, okay? 1, 2, ready, play. Tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. Again. Tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. Again. 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 Tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. Again. Again. Tone, tone, bass, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Again. 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. Tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. Again. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Okay. I hope everybody's gotten that, right? So I picked this rhythm because it's not really, really that fast. but it's supposed to be a little bit faster. Okay, so if you have any questions, please add them in the chat. Okay, so we're gonna tone bass slap, tone bass, tone bass slap, tone bass, da 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 da, tone bass slap, tone bass, tone bass slap, tone bass. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. Good. Okay, so there's a question. I start with my left hand instead of my right. Is that okay? Yeah, it's okay. So you're just going to do it, right? Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Whoops. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, so Deborah, it'll be bass, bass. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Does that answer your question? I hope so. If you could play it, if it. Okay. So who can tell me how many strokes, how many notes are in that rhythm? Anybody? How many notes? Yes, 7. It's 7. So, okay, almost everybody. Gene, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, oops. 1, I'm doing it left, it's starting to do it left-handed now. I got confused. Tone, tone, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Oh, plus the space. Yeah, the 8 would be the space would be on 8. Oh, you got it. You got it, Gene Chu. Okay, so okay. Okay, so the question about buying a drum. If I want to buy a drum, how on earth do I find and choose one, and what types would you recommend? Okay, so I'm gonna wait to the end to answer that because that could be a very long answer. Karen, double K, Karen King. Okay, so now with these rhythms that we're learning, a lot of times there are what we call accompaniment parts. So there's rhythm, right? So if everybody knows what a rhythm is, correct, right? So a rhythm is, when it comes to music, it's a series of sounds that form a pattern that repeats itself, right? So I'm repeating 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1 and 2, right? There's a series of sounds. So there is an accompaniment rhythm that can go with this. There's a couple of them, but I'll do this the simplest part. Accompaniment rhythm would be this. So we're going to play bass, slap, slap, bass, slap, dum, dum. Bass, slap, slap, bass. Bass, slap, slap, bass, slap, dum, dum. Okay? So we'll start with the bass, bass, right? Slap, slap. So don't worry about having your slap perfect. It took me an entire year to learn how to play a slap. I started when I was 10. I couldn't play a slap till I was like 11 and a half. So, okay. So don't like freak out. Like, I can't play a slap. Oh my God. Sky is not falling. Just don't worry about it. Okay. Just do your best. So bass is the first note, right? So repeat after me. Bass, slap, slap. So it's right, excuse me, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left. Bass, slap, 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 slap. Bass, slap, slap, bass. Bass, slap, slap, bass. Bass, slap, slap, bass. Bass, slap, slap, bass. Okay. Then we're going to do bass, slap, slap, bass, slap. So when you play a slap, you just come here, like come more in the middle. bass, slap, slap, bass, slap. Slap, slap, bass, slap. I'm right-handed, but I started with my left and it feels natural. Okay, that's fine. If you want to start with your left, that's cool too. There's not a specific rule. A lot of rhythms are what we call alternate hand, but if you want to, right, you can do that. So there's no rule, and so anyway, so let me get back to the rhythm. So bass, slap, slap, bass. Just do that much. Bass, slap, slap, bass, slap. Bass, slap, slap, bass, slap. Good. And then you're going to play two tones, right? Bass, slap, slap, bass, slap, tone, tone. Bass, slap, slap, bass, slap, tone, tone. Slap, slap, bass, slap, tone, tone. Bass. 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 Slap, slap, bass, slap. Slap, slap, bass, slap. Bass, slap, slap, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. Slap, slap, bass, slap, tone, tone. Bass, slap, slap, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. Bass, slap, slap, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. Slap, slap, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. Slap, slap. Slap, slap, bass, slap, tone, tone, bass. Slap, slap, bass, slap. Slap, slap. Good. Okay, so the tricky part is that there's a space. Remember when Jean was saying it was 8, but she's counting the space too. So instead of at the end, the space is in the beginning, right after the first note. Bass, space. Space or rest. 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 Bass, slap, slap, bass. Bass. Okay, so let's try that one more time, and then we're going to put both rhythms together. So when we put these two rhythms together at the same time, what is it called? Polyrhythms. Poly meaning many. So polyrhythm means many rhythms going on at the same time, right? So all African diaspora rhythms have polyrhythms, right? Sometimes they're also polymetric, but that's, we're not doing college level courses. Okay, so she said thank you. All right, you okay? Okay, so just to give you a break, my wife Martine, she's not feeling well today. She's got you gotta go. Okay, she's got a blower nose. She's gonna blow, everybody. So we're subjected to the gunk, sneezing and runny nose, kind of yucky stuff that's been going around. So polyrhythms, right? So we have the first rhythm that we learned was Now, the second rhythm is bass. Slap, slap, bass, slap, dum, dum, 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 bass. This is the second rhythm. Bass, slap, slap, bass, slap, dum, dum, bass. Slap, slap, bass, slap, dum, dum, bass. Slap, slap, bass, slap, dum, dum, bass. Slap, slap, bass, slap, dum, dum. First rhythm again. Dum, dum, bass, slap, dum, dum, bass. Dum, dum, bass, slap, dum, dum, bass. Dum, dum, bass, slap, dum, dum, bass. Right. Dum, dum, bass, slap, dum, dum, bass. Okay, keep going. I'm gonna play the second rhythm. Everybody cool? Everybody's okay? So now, like I said, if you don't have a drum, then you can pick up a little shaker of some kind and you could just play along with us. Can you play the rhythm? Tone, tone, bass, tone, tone, bass. One, two, ready, and stop. Okay? So you can still participate, even if you don't have a drum or don't feel like using your hand, or, you know, you can do that, right? So, 4. Excuse me. So yeah. So that rhythm is called Mutwashi. Okay, from Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo, I believe it started there. But anyway, so we're going to learn one more rhythm, and I hope everybody's doing okay. We'll come back to this and just to go over it towards the end. And I'm trying to leave a few minutes for some questions and some answers, because I owe someone, I don't know who it is, but I owe someone about finding a drum to purchase, right? So, so I'll answer that question as well. So we're going to shift from Congo, and we're going to go across the Atlantic Ocean to the island of Cuba. And I'm going to teach one of the basic patterns for rumba. Now, rumba is very, very syncopated. It's not rumba, by the way. The old school rumba. No, rumba. That is not how you pronounce it.
Rumba.
It's rumba. Rumba. R-U-M-B-A. Oh boy, I'm getting. Excuse me. So this is fairly simple. The pattern that I'm going to show you. All right. Now, of course, there's many polyrhythms. It's based upon what we call clave in music, in rumba, and in Afro-Cuban music. In most music, they have the clave is embedded in the music, even in R&B and popular music. You can hear a clave. Or so clave is like the yardstick or the key, right? Excuse me. So now this one is fairly easy, no slaps. You like that? I like that. You like that? All right. So this one, I start traditionally start on my left hand. Bass, bass, bass. Bass, bass, bass. Okay? Everybody try that. Bass, bass, bass. Left, right, left. Left, right, left. Left. Right? Bass, bass, bass. Bass, bass, bass. Bass, bass, bass. Bass, bass, bass. Okay. So, bass, rest, bass, bass. Bass, bass, rest, bass, bass. Okay? One more note that you have to play is a tone. Bass, bass, bass. Tone, bass. Bass, bass. Tone, bass. Bass, bass. Tone, bass. Bass, bass. Tone. fast. Okay, so now we're going to learn the other part, right? So normally, though, when you play this part, there's a thing that they call los manos secretas, which is basically, roughly translated, the secret hand. Secret hand. And if you notice, you'll see conga players play. So there's a little tap there, but for now, don't worry about it. So if you see me do, don't freak out. Like, oh, I'm not doing it right. Don't freak out. Just, yeah. So it's a sort of it's a way that it's sort of like what we call grace notes, or you hear it in salsa music. Getting too fancy. So now we're going to learn the other part. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. That's the basic pattern. And then there's an answer with the higher drum. For now, you could just play. So you would play 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Okay, can you do that? So don't hold your hand on the drum. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Am I doing it on 4 or 1?
1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. And 1. Right. 1. Right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 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 and 1, 2, 3, and stop. Okay. Now, okay, we still got a few minutes left. So you're gonna play tone, tone, right? 3, 4, and 1, 3, 4, and 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 3, 4, and. So you might have heard that. The first time I heard it was on a record by Santana called Jingo Ba. It was an old Santana record, and it sounds. Okay, so but it's much more complex. Rumba is very right. So that's for later. So we learned 2 rhythms today. We would learn the bottom part to the rumba. What we were just. The higher drum would play. So play that. Right? So, and then we learn a rhythm called mutwashi. Mutwashi. So, oh, by the way, rumba, that's called rumba wawanko. Anyway, I don't want to get really deep, but there's lots of different types of rumba from Cuba, and we should, just want to recognize that rumba wawanko. They have different styles of rumba from different regions of Cuba. So there's Matanza rumba wawanko. There's rumba yambu. There's rumba Colombia. Lots of different types of rumbas that it's really complex, but it's really fun. So we also learned the main rhythm that we learned today. It was called mutwashi. Everybody say mutwashi. Right. So let's go over that part one more time. The first part, bass, slap, bass, bass, slap, bass, bass, slap, bass, bass, slap, bass. Bass, slap, bass. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Second part, bass, slap, slap, bass, slap, bass, slap, slap, bass, slap. Right, left, right, left, right, right, left, bass, slap, slap, bass, slap, bass, slap, slap, bass, slap. What did you do there? I'm playing the other part.
Oh, you didn't tell me.
I'm sorry. Oh, my name is Mud. Okay, All right, everybody.
Ah.
We will. Okay, I have a new small frame drum. Try. Is it best to be played with one hand, or put it down and play with two hands? I don't. The frame drum. Okay. You can put it between your legs, and well, frame drum is really played, it's held with one hand and played with the other hand, right? I mean, I've seen people kind of put it on their lap and play like that, but that's not really how it's designed. A frame drum, you want to. There's a technique that you can use part of your hand to muffle it, to mute it, or whatever, to get a different sound from a frame drum. Traditionally, it's only hit with one hand, like hold it with your left and play with your right, or vice versa. Okay, so where to get a drum? There is African Heartwood Project, and it's a nonprofit that supports water projects in Africa, and the drums are great. If you don't, there's plenty of places to buy drums. The drum, it depends on what kind of drum you want. If you want a djembe, there's like lots and lots of djembe. You can actually buy a djembe at like Guitar Center and places like that. Or I don't recommend ordering a drum online unless it's from a reputable company. So a djembe is really, really sensitive. If it's a authentic djembe, like from Africa, that's rope tuned, and then you have like some Remo makes djembes, and there's different models of djembes that have synthetic skins. So I would search. So you've got Woola drum. You have a drum company called Drum Skulls. So Woola drum, WULA. Their drums are very, very high end, and they're a little bit expensive. Very good though. Drum Skulls, the same. Drum Skull, DRUMSKULL, for djembes. Congas are a little bit less, a little bit easier to find in terms of finding a good one. You can buy a conga, and I would recommend, if you're just starting out, like LP, Latin Percussion, makes a drum called Aspire series. They're more like student models. And those are a lot less expensive than the classic model, like here, like I have. These are more professional. Depends on what kind of drum that you really want to have. I just wanted to do a series with a conga drum, just to mix it up. A lot of times we play djembes here in the rhythm circle for AARP. So there's lots of different places. Depends on how much money you want to spend and dedicate. Drums can get to be, $800, $900, $1,000 for djembes and other drums if you're really high end. So yeah, there's lots of different places. I would go and look at some drums at Guitar Center if you're, or it depends on whether you want to go see the drum. If you want a djembe, I would say that I would go to a reputable company like Woola or Drum Skull. So as we end today, I just want to reiterate the purpose of these rhythm circles, drum circle, rhythm circle. It's a class, right? To involve yourself with learning something new, something that's active, something that keeps your mental acuity on point, for lack of a better word. I encourage everyone, whether you're tuning in, if you're a senior or not, to play some sort of music, learn music. It keeps your mind really active and it also the physicality of it, of drumming, also is inherently good for you, for your circulation, for your breathing. If you don't want to drum, get yourself involved in dance. If you have a drum, turn on some music and create some rhythms with your favorite music for you, whether it's jazz or R&B or pop music. You know, turn on your favorite music and jam to it. Get up and dance to it. All of that is really, really good for your brain health. Okay, so I'd like to thank the people at AARP for a wonderful year. This is our last session for 2025, and we will be continuing in 2026, thankfully. And hopefully it'll be sometime in January. So you don't have to go out. Hey, you can have fun. You don't have to go outside in the snow and the cold. Well, some of you, there's people from Alabama and California, and not in the northern states. Atlanta, outside of Atlanta, somebody said Atlanta Metro, some other place in Georgia. So hopefully the weather will be cool there, but I'm sure that in the northern states like New York and Michigan, here in Michigan, we'll be, I'm sure we'll be battling some kind of odd winter weather. So please have a great holiday season, a great December, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. And we will be back after the new year. Keep drumming, and please stay safe. And we say farewell for 2025. Thank you so much.